letting you through of what the paper is. You want to get
All right, guys, we're going to make a start. We are streaming live to the big wide world, so therefore we've got to make sure we start as punctual as we possibly can. My name is Robert Toll. My pleasure. I'm going to be your auctioneer, taking you through proceedings today on behalf of our beloved team from Ray White, not only in Manukau but AT Realty, covering obviously Mangere Bridge. Monterey Bridge, I should say. We've also got Mangere office and also the team here at Manukau. Mike Wilson is also joining me, a fellow auctioneer from Polo Auctions, just to make sure that obviously the audio and visual is right on point. We do obviously welcome the people in the room here under the level 2 provisions that allow for obviously with New Zealand post-COVID, so to speak. Also, if you are bidding online, I wish you well. Hold tight, we'll be with you shortly. Before we get underway with the 6 offerings that we have, buyers, just be clear there are certain rules of engagement we need to follow this morning. Quite simply, obviously, for all the 6 properties, the owners have given me their reserve price. Now, I shall not disclose those prices to you, but subject to them being reached or exceeded the highest bidder that I accept at or above that level, I'm happy to shake your hand, give you a virtual fist pump on the telephone there, sell you the property, and obviously it'll be yours from there. Buyers, if any dispute takes place, I'll simply deal to that by taking the first bid that I see, or I'll wind it back to the last undisputed bid. Now, as the auctioneer, I may nominate the sum by which you raise the bids. I've also got that legal right to refuse any bid that I deem not to be in the auction's best interest. The sellers have given me the exclusive right to bid on their behalf, if required, referred to favourably as a vendor bid. Now, not our preference, but simply meaning that if you choose not to bid and I'm well south of that reserve price, I can place a bid on the owner's behalf, provide a roadmap of what won't buy the property. There are already telephone bidders, as obviously we do have today under level 2. I'll point them out to you as I'm legally obliged to do so. For each of the properties, our owners do have the legal right to withdraw their properties from sale at any time before the hammer falls and without disclosing their reserve prices. Nice now, I've now got your attention, madam. And today, if you are the fortunate buyer for maybe 1 or all 6 of the properties, we're simply going to take you into the other room. We're going to get you to sign the agreement to record the sale. You'll arrange payment for your deposit. That'll be a neat 10% of your successful bid unless you've arranged otherwise, and then pay the balance of funds on settlement date. If you are bidding via the telephone, quite simply, I'll sign the contract on your behalf, buyers, just to make sure that all the paperwork is complete this afternoon. As always, by bidding at auction, you are confirming you do so on an unconditional basis. You do acknowledge receipt of our buyer and seller's guide, and also by bidding, you're saying you've read through the contract, the documentation, you agree to be bound by the terms and conditions contained therein, as well as all of the paperwork that the marketing agents and marketing team have made available. I'm just going to also let you know that we do have obviously the microphone on the telephone there. Be clear that whatever you say can be used against you in a court of law. Not really, but obviously just want to make sure we only keep it family friendly at this time of the day, by sometimes auctions can get very heated. All right, we're going to move on to the first offering here, number 9, Walden Place in Mangere East, brought to the market by the lady who's actually got the trilogy of properties today, Monica Maynard. She brings to the property, to the market, a fee simple freehold estate, some 696 square metres, Formerly lot number 66, deposit of plan 58000, volume 13B, folio 615 from that North Auckland Land Registry. The channels are brief, they're unchanged for Manukau's paperwork. Settlement date, that's crisp, it's the 19th of June, unless you've arranged otherwise in writing. I know some of you have. We're okay with that as well. If you are bidding by the telephone on this property, please just make yourself known to me quickly. And obviously assuming, Tom, that obviously everyone's got the paperwork complete in that regards here, guys. Now, this property is actually being sold on behalf of the public trust, so therefore there are some additional clauses and paperwork. Obviously, by bidding, you're saying you've read through those clauses, agree to be bound by them as well. Deposit, that'll be a neat 10% of your successful bid. Looking around the room, that won't burden any of you whatsoever. A few words about the property. Well, again, there's a lot to like here. Situated on 696 square metres, the best title of land in New Zealand. We've got a property here which is again 1960s weatherboard, folks. So again, all the best things come out of the 1960s. Just myself and you'll be 70s child, I can tell that, Monica, all day long. It is 3-bedroom, buyers, you can house all the children in there. But again, as we say, if you want to roll up the sleeves and maybe do a bit of work to the property, add a bit of value, well, you can also do that, buyers, because again, as we always joke, if DIY is in your DNA, well, again, you're in the right place at the right time. Now, this property's got to be situated, or got to be handled a little bit differently. We do have what's called a pre-auction offer on the property. It's at an acceptable level, so therefore the benchmark will be set at the selling price unless you bid. So buyers, be very, very clear. I can see that everyone is poised. So I bring good news to you as I declare the property on the market, and we sell at $605,000 for one of a higher bid. Buyers, that's your threshold.
1,000.
And 1,000 on top. There's 606. Welcome in and good luck. Might need to be a little bit stronger than that with all the buyers in the room here, but $606,000 buyers is the bid. 606.7 now. Can I say 608? Sorry, 608 here. It's okay. I don't know if the singles will win it. 610 there. There we go with $2,000 on top. That's $610,000 buyers. It goes on the contract. Unless you bid in excess of that now. 610, 612 here. It's not personal. I just prefer that number. With a $2,000 rise, it's 612, 13 lucky, 615 there with another two. At $615,000 buyers, 616 now. Quality real estate always has a little bit of competition. Be reassured by it. At 616 at the back of the room, 620 now. There we go. That's $4,000 for the rise. 21. You just keep your hand up, and I'll tell you when to drop it. At $621,000 winning, but at this point in time, buyers, at 621 we sold the property for one of a higher bid. How are we going with my opening bid at 620? Just confirm the bid there, sir. 25, loving it. At 625, 6 for the quarter. At $625,000, a nice opportunity here for me to call it 5/8 of $1 million. But at 625, we sell the property for one of a high bid. Delve deep, we sell it. 625, first call, and it goes, no late bids. Not yet. Second call, make it $1,000. 2,000, sir. Okay, preferred by suggestion, but 626 you're in front still with the time of your bid. 626 is already here. New bidder, new interest should give you confidence at $626,000.
627.
27 was there. It's normally ladies first. You need to be a little bit quicker. At 627, it's not personal. At 627.
630.
30. That's a $3,000 rise at $630,000. Great opportunity to buy real estate with those interest rates poised at the moment. $630,000 buys. Hammers up, sir, if I see your best. One bid rarely buys. Going one sale buys at $630,000 and it goes on the contract. Well, I saw one there and then two. So who said two?
Yeah, it's
632.
632, there we go. At $632,000. Michael can easily keep up with these bids. That's okay. So can the market at 632, sir, 33.
Okay, bye-bye.
Say it quickly, sir, it's painless. It's only money, what else would you do with it? At 632, first time out it goes. At 632, twice, third, 33. 633, plenty of interest. How are we going with my opening bidder as well, Tom? We've seen their best, we appreciate that. We've got 5 more that they may consider. 635, yes, or 5 on top?
635.
635, okay. At $635,000 buys again at sales, I remind you of that. At 635, sir, anyone else? First call at $635,000 and it goes. Twice bids with you, sir. Third and final time at 635, 1,000. And sir, I think you're just waving at 636. Never wave in an auction room, sir. It's an expensive pastime. At 636. So you're not going to be put off by that, surely not at 636. Not for 696 square metres. I think it's going to be worth at least $1,000 per square metre, and we'll throw the house in for nothing. At 636 here, buys it goes. First time now, in your favour, sir. We're done at 636, the number. It's on the screen. Twice now, we're selling. Third, final time at 636 and a half. Call the letterbox, sir. We throw it in. At 636, 500. Not the first time you're going to hear that, nor the last today. 636 and a half, sir. It's $500. Spread it over 30 years. You'll hardly miss it. So do we go 640? Is that the time for that? You bid 500, so you've got to keep them in the race. Music to their ears, sir. At 636 and a half. What's your verdict? Again, I call it away once now and it goes. 636, $500. Twice now in your favour. Get your client to hold tight. Third, it might be the quickest phone call, sir. Give me a wave, sir, and buy yourself some time. Make it $500, sir. It's the shopping money. So this would better be the quickest phone call you make, sir. I pray that you're with Telecom. Quick word from our sponsors at 6:30. We are sponsored, aren't we? A short time. Spark now. There we go. 636 and a half, sir. I've called it away three times, sir. It's 636 and a half. It is going out. Going. It is gone to you, sir. Congratulations at 636 and a half.
So now that one's done there.
Yeah, there's
Okay, guys, we'll move on to the second offering of the day. It's number 41 McDivitt Street in Manurewa, brought to the market by Stephen Leong. There he is there, and Richie Lewis. Very sharp dressed gentleman. You can't see them, just take my word for it. Fee simple and freehold is the title. 607 square metres is the land holding. Lot number 8, deposit of plan 63981. Volume 28, folio 1078 from the North Auckland Land Registry is the legal description. The channels are unchanged from Stephen and Richie's paperwork. There is a tenancy in place at the moment. If you are the tenant, we thank you for your help and cooperation. They are paying $650 per week. So again, that's going to put roughly $32,500 into your I never want to work another day in my life fund. They're on a periodic basis, buys. So again, the settlement date that we proffer up allows enough time if you'd like to buy the property with vacant possession. Now, that's the 10th of August this year, or 10 working days after the completion of the sewage drain repair in a workmanlike manner, whichever is the latter. So again, buyers, the owners are going to get straight into that. They assure me of that. We've just got to make sure that obviously post-COVID we can just get those tradespeople, because their work is quite banked up at the moment. Deposit is 10%, as you'd imagine it would be. Buyers, there is additional clauses. Clause number 26 I draw your attention to. It relates to the fact that the second toilet, there's a second toilet in the laundry, just a one-seater. The garage has also been converted into 2 utility rooms and a rumpus room. These works have been done without the required local authority building permit. So you're accepting those on an as-is, where-is basis. So buyers, again, be clear. And I think that Stephen and Richie have made all buyers aware of those clauses as well. It's all there for you, folks. Absolutely what I call a WYSIWYG. What you see is absolutely what you get. You've got the single level 3-bedroom home with the garage conversion at the back there, allowing ample accommodation. Folks, I wish you well. Opening better offer. We've got strong interest on the property. Don't go post-auction buyers. Unfortunately, then we turn the lights off and you need to negotiate in the dark. Don't go there. Folks, there may be $450,000. Cheap and cheerful to start me away. If you're looking cheaper than that, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Why would you? Welcome in, my friends, at $450,000. I appreciate the optimism, but we need to start somewhere, so welcome in. Buys now maybe $500,000, a mere $50,000 just to generate your interest and register your interest. If you bid me $500, I guarantee I won't sell you the property, but the first bid, as they say, is always the hardest. Buyers, do we have interest in this property? Is this the one you're here for? Different one? That's okay. I normally say, Stephen, find a checkbook, but again, that's showing my age. At $450,000, buyers, $500,000 is where? Again, I call it away 3 times. Is this the property your clients are here for? Because if it is, this is the one. More expensive on the North Shore, I would say. A little bit of a discount for being down here, folks, but at $450,000. Happy to sell it here unless you bid now. It's going once now, buyers, at $450. Believe it or not. $500,000. I feel like I should rename myself Ripley. At $500,000. Nice to see you here, buyers. We're at $500,000 now. $550. Can I tempt you in? Only gets harder the higher we go. We're at $500,000, $500,000 front and centre. Can I say $550 on the flank? At $500,000, buyers, again, I'd call it away 3 times. Going once. At $500,000. Going twice. We're done. Hammers up. Going third. $550. Welcome in and good luck. At $550, or something greater, perhaps. Not here to restrict your dreams. They're at $550. Make your name next to $600,000. Can I say it? So we say, you say it quickly. It's absolutely painless. Good luck. Hold tight. You're at $550,000. Can't sell the property at that level, but that's okay.
60.
560, no, or 60 on top. No, it needs to be $600,000. Guys, go with me here. Take it 25 perhaps. Do I call it 575? Okay, we'll do it your way. I'm paid on the hour. 560, I register your bid now. At 560, with a mere $10,000, should be music to your ears. At $560,000 a bid, can I say 570? For your clients, reminding them they've spent nothing yet. We're at 560, hold tight. $570,000, you look back and wish you had. At 560, we offer up 607 square metres of the best title of land in New Zealand. It's like a good wine that only gets better over time. At $560,000 here, buyers, I call it away first time at 560. Back with my opening bid up. Twice now. 70, thank you. 80 on the nod, just confirming. At $570,000. I appreciate your strategy, it's just the wrong time for it. At $570,000. You'll go 75, they'll go 80, then it's going to cost you 85. It sounds cheaper now at 580, doesn't it? At $570,000 a bit. Give you the same advice.
75.
75. You are absolutely resolute, but at 575, 5 3/4, you're back in front. Now you're not going to play with their shenanigans there, buyers. Don't give me 5, give me 10. As we say, you'll hate me today and you'll love me for life. At 575. What do you think, folks?
580.
Okay, well you started and you can't blame them. Get comfortable, everyone else. At $580,000. Did we go 85? Surely yes. At $580,000. If the rest of you want to quickly just check your repayments at sub 3% at the moment. Can we believe it? At $580,000 the bid. Winning bid in place at the moment, buyers at $580,000 and the hammers up. I call it away once now, quickly before she goes. $580,000. Twice now at 580.
Yeah, 85.
85. There we go.
90.
90. I'm not sure if the 5s are working, but as we say, we'll take them all day long. At $590,000. 590 the bid. At $590,000. What do we think? Roll the dice, wave the flag at $590,000. Surely buys at $590,000 for 607 square metres. Again, that garage conversion is here at $590,000. Very, very livable home as well, buys at $590 for one of a high, but I'm going to quickly pause the auction. We'll have a quick conversation with you and your clients, Richard, at $590. I'm below my selling threshold, as you can imagine, at $590 buys, but I pause the auction for one of a high bid. First time at $590,000. You know what? Make it $1,000. As we say, we're trying to sell it, not rent it, but that's okay. It's not personal. At $590,000. 91. Welcome in new interest. Good luck. 92. Okay, 592. There we go. At $592,000. 93. 592. Haven't forgotten about you. Gee whiz, you bid well. Haven't even broken a sweat there, sir. At 592. Nor would you, sir, with 3% interest rates. Again, I call it away first time going, and again, I give you the same advice. I'm going to pause the auction, talk to my new financial best friends for one of a higher bid. Twice now, quickly, at 592. We're done. Third and final time. Sorry?
On the market?
No. Which is not good news for you because you're not leading at the moment anyway. It's not personal. They're at 93. Now you're in third place. We don't hand out bronze, do we? No. 593. We always joke and say the Olympics are easier. They hand out places. We don't. We're at 593. 4. 94 is here at $594,000. Plenty of excitement here in the Ray White rooms at AT Realty. $594,000. Now, last time you made me call it away 3 times, and then you bid at $594 again. I call it away first time at $594. Buys, we're done. No deal. Twice in your favour. 95, 6. We should have just gone there first, I feel. At $596,000. At $596,000. As we say, good news that capital growth is keeping up with the bids. 96 is here. No, they're at 96. That's okay. Do we go to 600? I feel it's a race to get there first at 596. Buys calling it away once and it goes at 596. We're done. Twice, quickly now. Third and final time at 596. Madam, that's a bid at 97. Just confirm it.
500.
No, sir. I say that with the deepest respect. There's always cheaper real estate. Freehold will cost a little bit more. If you can find better value, my suggestion would be jump in the car. Madam, yes, 97. Yes, 97, thank you. 98. Hold on, that was a yes, no. Was it more yes or more no?
No, wait, no.
Okay, 597. Maybe just get on the same page there, perhaps. At $597,000. Guys, if the bidding is going too fast, maybe just upgrade your participation. At 597, we call it away first time. At 597, again, I pause for one of the higher bids. I call it away twice. At 597, and it goes. It goes third and final time with you at $597,000. What are we doing, buyers? I need a verdict. Otherwise, I'm going to quickly push the pause button. Be clear, the property can be withdrawn and sold. But unconditional interest coming out. 597. I've called it away 3 times. All right, buyers. We're going to quickly go to negotiation. If we can just mute that and quickly just go there, buyers. Bear with me. Manukau is
This one, I check on the.
Manukau. Okay, guys, thank you for your patience online as well and in the room, folks. 41 McDivitt Street is actually just going under some more negotiation. I'm just going to do what's called parking that property. We'll come back to it, buyers. Again, if you've got unconditional interest, please let me know now. Obviously, the owners and the buyers are just in conversation about that. So we're just going to put that property on hold, so to speak. We're going to move on to the third offering. Again, Monique, our main artist, the second offering. She's got this afternoon, on us to this morning, number 20 Elstead Place in Goodwood Heights. What a great location. Fee simple and freehold. There we go. 710 square metres. Lot number 134. Deposit plan 77204. Volume 56B. Folio 1100. That North Auckland Land Registry. Again, I can tell you that the channels is one notable inclusion there, which is actually the spa pool. I can also see the fireplace, but I bring you back to the spa pool. Again, they say that obviously lifestyle comes first, and again, this property definitely delivers in that regard. Settlement date that we offer up on this property here is the 16th of June, unless you've arranged something else in writing with our owners prior to now. Deposit is 10%. I draw your attention to one additional clause, clause number 25. It acknowledges that the covered pergola does not have a building consent. And again, the buyers are accepting that as is where is, unless arranged otherwise, so we're happy in that regard. Now again, the current owners have been on the title for some 13 years now. That'll prove lucky for some. An idyllic family home there, buyers, and again, a lot of hard work has already been done on the property. We're not flicking through the sideshow, but those of you that know the property here will know the property is presented absolutely as beautifully inside as what is outside as well. Goodwood Heights, well again, we've got the Botanic Gardens not too far away. If you suffer from retail anxiety, we can obviously give you plenty of ways to obviously get that dealt with as well, folks, so I wish you well. Now, we do have some interest on the telephone and in the room as well, so I wish you well. Buyers, I'm going to call away after 13 years, opening better offer. Make a suggestion of maybe 750. Well, that was around about what I was going to suggest, give or take. So 750,000. Nice to see the strategies are alive and well. 750, maybe another $10,000 on the rise. Where? But at $750,000, that is the opening bid. That is the leading bid at this point in time. It's $750,000. Buys 760 surely. Just let that sink in for a moment. Quality real estate. Always sought after. 750,000. First call.
760.
760. New interest. Wish your clients well. That's $760,000. And 70 now on the retort. At 770,000. Looks like it's a race of two at this point in time. Feel free to join in at any point in time. At $770,000 we are here. 780 perhaps. We play the 800 card now. 780. There we go. Going this numeric sequence there. Next bid will be 800. 790 is here. And your bid would be? Fill in the blanks. We're at 790. Put an 8 in front. A few zeros. What's the zero between friends? We're at $790,000, buyers, for quality Goodwood Heights real estate. At $790,000.
795.
95, okay, but then they're going to take, maybe it's a race to 800. My suggestion, always get there first.
Do you want to get there first?
Absolutely they do. Would they like to buy the home? Absolutely they would. We're at 790,000.
800.
Well, okay, we're already at $800,000 now. That's okay, hold tight. At $800,000. What do we think, folks? We're at 800,000. They just got there first. That's all it was. We're at $800,000 here. 805 surely. $800,000 winning bid at this point in time. Hannah's up and I call it away. First time now going at $800,000. We are done.
Sorry?
Twice.
805.
805. Welcome back. Get them poised.
810.
810 now. It's 15 would be the answer. At 810, or maybe something a little bit stronger. Reach for the playbook, I would suggest. We're at $810,000. 810. Buyers, after the last 8 weeks, you want to have the right house. Just in case level 3 comes back and we're locked down for a little bit longer. Let me tell you, folks, you'll wish it was longer if you buy the property at number 20 Elstead Place. Exactly, Michael, I think it's very hilarious. 810,000. They're pausing at 810, guys. For one of a high bid, I'm going to quickly pause and get instructions at 810. First call at 810. We are done. Twice, thrice at $810,000. Bear with me. Folks, thanks for your patience. We always say they are life-changing decisions made in rather limited periods of time. Please understand we don't take our job lightly by any means. What has transpired, I've had a quick conversation with the highest bidder, and they've kindly strengthened their position from $810,000 to $820,000. I'll just let that sink in as I declare the property on the market and we sell for one of the high bidder. We're at $820,000. Hold on. Now you put the phone away. That's not a good sign for the auctioneer. No? Okay. At 120,000, tell them afterwards, well bid. We appreciate that. They're welcome to all my auction. But at 820, for one of a high bid, I sell the property here, folks. I'll take me $1,000 if it nudges you towards happiness. But at $820,000, I call it away first call, and it sells at 820, twice, third and final time at 820. Well, in that case, please to announce we are going. We've gone to them. Congratulations. Give a round of applause. Quite nice to actually hear actual applause. It's been virtual applause over the past few weeks. Back to normal. Quickly read that if you don't mind. Okay, guys, we're still, if you have interest in the property in McDivitt, again, letting you know that that's still part, and we're still in negotiation in that regard. We'll move on to the fourth offering of the day. Mr. Nelson Tackle, there he is, at the back of the room there, guys. He brings to market number 20 Cargill Street in Papakura, a property that's obviously not only got the house, but the world's biggest garage unofficially. It is fee simple, it is freehold, 746 square metres. It's what's on offer. It's lot number 88. Deposit plan 63009. Volume 18C, folio 1041, the North Auckland Land Registry. The list of chattels, again, they're unchanged from Nelson's paperwork. Settlement date, well, again, that's the 30th of June. That's the end of financial year. If you're an Australian like myself, deposit is 10%. Nelson, we had one telephone bidder at this point in time. Thank you. Are they with you, Nelson, or somewhere else in the room here? Just identify, thank you, telephone bidder, thank you. Good luck, hold tight. And again, buyers, deposit 10%, telephone bidder there, and everything else, paperwork as intact and precise as copies that Nelson have put into your possession during the marketing period. The property itself, well, again, picture says 1,000 words. And I think what you can see here, buyers, we're not actually selling a duplex, we're actually selling a house and a garage there. Now, that's a nice high roller door, so if you are, if you're someone who likes being on the water like myself, well, again, you can put the amphibious craft inside of there. If you're a collector of antiques, you can maybe put them in there as well. If you work from home, or soon to work from home, well, again, buyers, you can accommodate in that regard. Nice corner site, 746 square metres. Weatherboard property gives you absolute peace of mind in these parts of town. Buyers, I wish you well. Opening bidder offer?
520.
520,000. Nice strategic start there. Welcome into your clients. Wish them well. We're at $520,000. Buyers, where to from here? Maybe 550 would make sense. It's a mere $30,000. 550. Can I say 550? It's the lowest bid. Thank you, sir, at $550,000. Going 30 if you like. 580 and 30. He says yes. At $580,000. Buyers, we square the ledger, be an auctioneer's best friend at 600, or keep the 30s going through to 610. I don't mind. You call it out and I'll count it. 590, okay, well that wasn't one of my two suggestions. That'll be my third choice, but okay. It's 590,000, made his decision so much easier. At 600,000, don't make the same mistake would be my suggestion. We're at $600,000, winning bid at this point in time. 610, surely. Do we go there together? 610, thank you. 630, okay, well that's $20,000 more. That's a strong play for the keys. At 630, buys, worth it and more. I would have thought for pancake flat real estate. At $630,000. What do we think, buyers?
635.
635, okay. It puts you back in front with a mere 5,000. You're not going to scare them though, I wouldn't have thought. 40. There we go, 640. Made their decision so much easier at $640,000, buyers. 45 is where? We're at $640,000. If you enter the room today, compulsory at least to place one bid. We're at $640,000 or more. Buyers, I'd call it away 3 times. 640 back with my opening bidder. Buyers, the arms are folded. You've got plenty of support there. Can I say 45? No, not at this point in time. Okay, we're at 640. Buyers, I'd call it away first call. At 640, we are done. Twice. Third and final time is 640,000. Do we have interest in this property? Is this the one? No, at 640,000. Buyers, if I don't see a higher bid, again, I'm going to push the pause button. Be clear, during negotiations, properties can be withdrawn and sold without coming back out onto the floor. If you've got unconditional interest, tell me now. We're at $640,000, buyers. I call it away again the first time at 640. Twice. I'd go straight to $1 million, but that's just me. Third, final time at $640,000. Again, bear with me, buyers. I'm just going to quickly take some instructions from my owners. Bear with me, folks.
We'll bring Coke away.
No, that's the wrong card now. Well, thanks for your patience. Again, obviously you can understand that we are busy scurrying behind the scenes to change some people's lives. Number 20 Cargill, again, that pause level of $640,000. Had a quick conversation with the buyer, and again, that has yielded no increase. So that remains at a level of $640,000 buyers. My instructions are very, very clear at that level. I passed the property in for want of a higher bid. So at $640,000, I'll give you one more opportunity to obviously upgrade your participation. Otherwise, I'll pass the property in at $640,000. Buyers, I call it away first call at $640,000 twice, third, final time at $640,000. Okay, well, your silence speaks volumes, buyers. You have to pass that property. If your interest is northwards of $640,000, please make sure you get the attention of Nelson and the team, either in person here, otherwise via some communication device.
Sorry, Jeff.
All good? Okay. Guys, I'm just going to take you back to the second offering of the afternoon, or the morning. Now it's afternoon, 12:02. Number 41 McDivitt Street in Manukau. Now, when we paused proceedings, that property was paused at a level of $597,000. I've had numerous conversations with the seller, numerous conversations with the highest bidder. The highest bidder has now yielded an increase to $635,000. Would you like to confirm the bid?
Oh, yep.
Thank you, sir. It's 635. Great news, I declare the property on the market and we sell for something higher. Buyers at 635, hold tight. At $635,000, buyers. Manurua, never as cheap as the day you buy it. But at 635, and I remind you, we return $650 per week. You'll keep the bank manager absolutely on speed dial. At 635, I call it away first time it's going, and we sell it twice, third, final time at 635. Are you ready to smile? Because it is going, it is going, it is. It's gone to you. Congratulations. Give her a round of applause, guys.
Well done.
All right, guys, as again, we give them a quick air high five and a thumbs up. We move on to the penultimate, which is a nice way of saying second last offering of the afternoon, Stephen Leung. He's been busy, he's been marketing this property as well. The Postal Service knows it's 150 Smiles Road in East Tamaki. It is fee simple freehold. It's a manageable parcel of 425 square metres. Lot number 1, deposit plan 208221, volume 136C, folio 460, that North Auckland Land Registry. The list of channels, absolutely as long as my arm. I know that doesn't speak volumes, but again, unchanged from Stephen's paperwork. Settlement date, well, that's okay. That's a brisk 18th of June, but obviously if you're in the room, you have your ducks in a row. Deposit is 10%, Stephen. I believe we've got one telephone bidder with you. Wish them well. Other than that, as we say, the enemy is amongst you buyers. And a few nice words about this property. Well, there we go. Pretty as a picture. It's single level. It's brick and tile, buyers. It's a manageable freehold. You're not going to be burdened on the weekend with maintenance. The current owners have been on the title for some 15 years, folks. So again, that obviously tells you when you've got longevity of ownership, it definitely ticks all the boxes. It's in the botany school zone, so the younger generation will be taken care of as well. And again, if you're a really bad homeschooler or a parent, teacher like myself, you'll be very, very pleased when the kids are going back to such a great school as botany. Buyers, I wish you well. Opening bidder offer, what makes sense? I don't mind. 700,000, so welcome in and good luck to you, my friend. Now that sort of covers the cost of the land. Now we need to just add the house on top, but that's okay because you're in front at $700,000. Hold tight, guys. 750 where would be my suggestion, or maybe something a little bit stronger. At $700,000 here, folks. What do you think? Now you've been absolutely patient during your wait. 750. Now good luck. 750. Are you bidding together or against each other? Oh, that's not good news for me, but you look lovely together. So good luck. At $750,000, a mere $750,000. It's only $375 each. Sir, can I put your name next to $800,000? Do you see your way there? 800. On the telephone now, third buyer in should give you confidence. At $800,000 buyers again, can I say 850? Surely for a slice of happiness. At $800,000, sir, quickly and not a winker away. 850, he gives me the wave. At 850, the bid winning offer at this point in time, buyers. At 850,000, it is seated, Stephen. The bid is with them, Stephen. Stephen, the bid is with them at 850. They're in front. So what do you think? Can I say 900,000, sir?
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment, sir. It only gets harder the higher we go. Stephen, the bid is here. Stephen, be clear, the bid is here at 850. 900,000 now on the telephone. What do we think, folks? Big decision. What's it going to be worth in another 15 years now? That's the question you need to ask. Not sure what happened there. I think I just touched something. But at $900,000, that's okay, Michael. I blame myself. At $900,000 on the telephone, winning bid at this point in time. Guys, what do we think? Do we go hand in hand to 950? Or do we square the ledger at 7 figures, $250,000? But at $900,000, winning bid, first chance gone. At $900,000, buyers, quickly now. Twice. 910. Okay, $10,000 increment, $10,000 rise. That's all right. Another 10. That's $920,000. Buyers, could we say 930 or maybe something a little bit stronger? We're at $920,000. You are my favourites only because I can see you, and I haven't seen people for a number of weeks. We're at $920,000. 925, okay. 930 if you like. See your way there for a single level brick. At $925,000. 35. That's 10 on the rise. At $935. Now you can match that and take me to 45 if you like. We can go with your favourite denomination of 5. I don't mind. At $935,000, leading bid at this point in time. At 935. Never going to have to pay a chiropractic bill again in your life with single level. At $935,000. 40 now. I'd like to add it on top, but I know you'll say no. That's okay. At $940,000. 950. Okay, 5s and 10s it is. At $950,000. Buyers, again, the suggestion would be square the ledger, call it $1 million. At $950,000. Always buy the property that other people want. That's always sound advice. At $9.5. $950,000. What do you think, buyers? Do we go with a 10?
No, 1,000.
No. You can add a 0 and call it 10, or they go better in 5s. We'll call it a 5. I don't mind. I'm here to help. 55 or 60? Stay strong.
5,000.
5,000, 955, okay. At 955,000, you're back in front. We're okay with that at 955. 965, they're at 965 again. That threshold, it beckons at $965,000. We always joke and say they took their advice off the third little pig and they built it out of brick. It's not very funny, but it amuses myself and Michael. At $965,000, and obviously some people at the back of the room, thank you, that appreciate dad jokes. At 965,000. They're saying no, guys. We're at 965 for one of a high bid. I quickly pause. I talk to the highest bidder at 965. I got it away first time. First chance gone at 965. Twice now, it'll be done. Third. Do I take that $1,000 off you now? Madam, do I take that 1,000 from you now? You'll look back and wish that you had. You could spend that on petrol looking for your next home. I'll take the $1,000, 966. Are we happy with that? Of course, it's $500 each. So if you'd like to kick it a little bit more than half, we're happy with that as well. We're nice. Adam, go nowhere. Go nowhere. At $966,000, we're here. They look like people that are ready for some good advice. With $966,000. What are we doing, Stephen? We're at 966.
Sorry.
I wouldn't go the $1,000. I'd go
970.
970. There we go. At 970 now. You told me no last time. It's not personal, but then you bid. I just don't know what to believe. At $970,000. My savvy investors are right here. Okay, we're at 970 buys for one of a high bid. I quickly, well, I don't do it. I actually get Debbie to push the pause button or the mute button at least. At 970,000 buys, first chance gone. At 970 twice, thrice. At $970,000 buys, what are we doing? Find a friend 50-50. Okay, buys, I have to pause proceedings there at $970,000. Bear with me, folks. We will be back. Buyers, thanks for your patience. I seem to be saying that seems to be the order of the day, a little bit of negotiation taking place, but at AT Realty we never mind obviously working a little bit harder to get people that top price. Now Stephen, the marketing agent, he had the buyer poised at $970,000. The owners were slightly in excess of that. The highest bid has kindly raised their highest bid to now be at $987,000. Stephen, that is the number, isn't it? Okay, well there you go. Descending sequential order, but at 987 buys, I declare the property on the market. Adam, tell them clearly it sells at $987,000 for want of a higher bid. Don't we love that flashing sign, Michael? At 987,000 buyers. We can go baba if you like. I don't mind. Call it 988, but at 87 here it sells. Otherwise, I appreciate your bidding as always. But at $987,000 here, it sells. What's it going to be worth in another 15 years? But that's okay, madam, sir. I appreciate you bidding at 987. I'm going to give you 3 opportunities to again change your mind and come back in. At 987, I call it away. First chance gone now. At 987, and it sells twice. Third, final time at $987,000 buyers. Definitely out. I check in respectfully. Out. Gone to you. Congratulations, $987,000.
Next one. Now.
Yeah, don't leave. We have one more.
Okay, Glenn. Need lots more space.
They were fucking.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Manukau, we okay? Guys, it brings us to our final property of the day. Again, it brings up the hat trick for Manukau Maynard. Gee whiz, she's been busy during the off-season, so to speak, COVID, so to speak. 142 Hill Road in the Gardens. That's the property that she brings to the market. Fee simple and freehold, 848 square metres. It's lot number 1, deposit plan 108403, volume 60C and folio 755. That North Auckland Land Registry. Channel's unchanged. The settlement date that we proffer up, I'll just quickly check my paper with you guys. That's the 24th of July. We're happy with that. Yes, we've got the owners go ahead on that. 24th of July. Deposit is 10%. Folks, a few nice words about this property. There's a lot to like about it. Its origins go all the way back to the 1950s. Good music, good houses. Built at a time when obviously, well, as we say, architecture was a work of art. But it's then been upgraded during the 80s. Like maybe some of us, we should maybe get a bit of a facelift. But this property here, again, has been modernised very much, make it very livable. It's a full 270 square metres of home. I've got that in my notes as well. So again, bigger than the average they would say. Buys, it's got that seamless indoor to outdoor flow. Lifestyle comes first, and an absolutely bellows family. Folks, I wish you well. By opening bidder offer, what makes sense? I don't mind, we have got strong conditional interest in the property, buys. If you are absolutely blessed with it being unconditional at this point in time, start me away now, folks. Right, well, my instructions are very, very clear. I place a bid on behalf of the sellers at $850,000. It is a level at which they're happy to remain the owners for the future as well, buys. If it's something south of that, again, they've asked you respectfully to go and find yourself another piece of real estate, but at $850,000 on a vendor bid, buys. If there's unconditional interest northwards of there, let me know now. Otherwise, I call it 3 times and I'll pass it back into the hands of Monica. Again, we then deal with the conditional interest. So at $850,000 on behalf of the sellers, I call it away once, twice, third time. Well, guys, I have no choice. I'll officially pass the property in at a level of $850,000. If your interest is now northwards of there, please get the attention of Monica and her team. Guys, that does bring us to the end of our AT Realty Raywhite auctions. Thank you for your participation in person and on the line as well, guys. If we can be of any help, please let us know. Please enjoy it and have a good day. Thank you very much.